At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're covered when your house gets flooded, getting your settlements quickly and fairly when a fire hits your home, and making sure your business can keep going even after an accident happens on site. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
The results are in, and the 4 teams for the SKNFA National Bank Premier League Final 4 playoffs for 2018 have been determined. After scraping through with a 1-0 win over Farscass Saddlers United on Saturday in their final match of the regular season, back-to-back defending champions Flow, 4GK and Rockets are in the Final 4 to defend their title for a second time. Kevin Benjamin scored in the 62nd minute for Keon to give them that much-needed win. Keon needed to win that match to make it through, and were expected to do so as Saddlers had already secured Premier League football for another season, and this was not a must-win encounter for them. Also on Saturday, a team that needed to confirm their spot was another back-to-back champion a few years ago, SL Horsford St. Paul's. Needing a win or a draw to book their spot, St. Paul's went down 1-0 to Montserrat Anthony's Plastic Newtown United FC in their final match of the regular season. Tijon Isaac scored for Newtown in the 37th minute. If St. Paul's had lost that match by a 3-goal margin, Hobson Enterprises' Garden Hotspurs, who were waiting in the wings, would have booked their playoff spot, but the 1-0 margin was enough to see St. Paul's through. Coach Austin Digo Huggins of St. Paul's said his team, though they lost, were keeping their eyes on the start of the playoffs.
Well, the intention was to get the maximum 3 points, but it's at the outcome of the game. We didn't play as if we are really up to the task. I guess because we have a number of players who have been out because some niggling injuries. Hopefully they're going to be as fit as we expect them to be for the 4.
Now, going to the Final 4, I mean, how would you rate the season? I mean, you're in the playoffs, so that's the most important thing. But how would you look at the season now that it has come to an end for you? Well, come to an end here, I should say.
Well, it was a season, a 3 rounds. Everybody, our team were able to play hard and give it their best shot. Unfortunately, some were not successful in making the 4. But as a team, I think we had a successful season. Today would have been the 3rd game that we lost for the season. Yes, so it was a good season.
What will be key for you in the playoffs?
The key for us is to be mentally prepared. The skills and everything are there, but the team that made the less mistakes are the ones that will be successful. We just need to concentrate and make sure psychologically we're ready.
Yusuf Saunders of Newtown assessed his team's performance after playing their final match of the season.
3 points was important because the fans throughout the season, you know what I mean, tend to disappoint them a bit too much. We want to show them that all the support that they've given us all this season, throughout the season, is not for nothing, you know. We want to come out and fight and support the community in every way possible.
You stop! Yeah. What do you think was the downfall for Newtown this season?
Well, it's just a rebuilding process, you know. We have a young talented group, and hopefully next time around, next year, definitely we're going to improve and get better results.
What would be the main thing you take away from the season, the high point for Newtown?
Well, the work ethic, in terms of we had a come along and scoring goals for us, and just want to commend the young people, Joshua, for coming in and doing well as well. So the good rotation of players, and everybody come out and do that.
The Final 4 begins on Saturday, June 2nd at the Warner Park Football Stadium.